In this world where shadows dance in broad daylight, our journey tonight delves into the heart of darkness. I'm Tokyo, and you're tuned into Scary Stories. We're unmasking one of the most infamous predators in American history, Ted Bundy. Prepare yourself, subscribe, and join us for high-quality true crime and thriller stories. The details are not for the faint-hearted. Burlington, Vermont, 1946. A child named Ted Bundy enters the world, his existence wrapped in deception. As he grows, so does the darkness within him, a sinister force veiled behind a mask of charm and intellect. His smile, a lure, his mind, a weapon. The chilling prelude to his reign of terror begins with Karen Sparks. He breaks into her apartment, bludgeoning her with a metal rod, leaving her in a coma. She survives but is forever scarred, both physically and mentally. Then there's Linda Ann Healy, a young woman with a voice like a morning bird. She's silenced forever as Bundy creeps into her room, knocks her unconscious, and spirits her away into the night. Donna Gale Manson becomes the next note in Bundy's macabre symphony. He lures her with his deceptive charm, her body never to be found, her fate sealed in mystery. Susan Rancourt, trusting and kind, falls victim to Bundy's ruse of needing help with his books. He overpowers her in a secluded area, her life extinguished. Brenda Ball steps into a nightmare after leaving a bar. Bundy charms her, only to turn into a beast, ending her life and dumping her body like discarded waste. Georgianne Hawkins, her path intersected by Bundy in an alleyway. He strikes her from behind, kidnaps, and brutally ends her vibrant young life. Lake Sammamish witnesses a bold daylight horror. Janice Ott and Denise Naslund fall prey to Bundy's deceit. Ott is approached, abducted, and later assaulted and strangled. Hours later, Naslund suffers a similar fate, her day at the beach turning into a final, tragic chapter. Nancy Wilcox becomes a casualty of Bundy's insatiable darkness. He abducts her, assaulting and strangling her in his car, her body never found. Deborah Jean Kent vanishes after a school play. Her last moments a struggle for life as Bundy overpowers and kills her. Karen Campbell encounters the Grim Reaper in a hotel hallway. He abducts, sexually assaults, and brutally beats her, leaving her body in the cold embrace of the mountains. Julie Cunningham is deceived by a ski injury ruse. Bundy kidnaps, assaults, and strangles her, erasing another life. Denise Oliverson, riding her bicycle, is swept into Bundy's vortex of death. He attacks and strangles her, discarding her like an unwanted doll. Lynette Culver, only 12, experiences horrors beyond her years. Bundy drowns her in a bathtub, then commits unspeakable acts on her lifeless body. Susan Curtis, her story ends in Bundy's confession, a final act of cruelty as he reveals her fate just before his execution. Her life, another melody in Bundy's symphony of terror. Each of these lives a story of unfulfilled dreams, snuffed out by a man who embodied evil in its purest form. Bundy, a master of disguise, weaving in and out of normalcy, leaving behind a trail of broken bodies and shattered families. His capture and trials, a spectacle. Bundy, the actor, playing his most deceptive role yet. But beneath the charm, a cold, remorseless killer. His execution in 1989 brings an end to his physical presence, but the shadow of his deeds lingers on. Ted Bundy, a name etched in the annals of criminal history. Our journey through his narrative, a plunge into the depths of human depravity. This is Tokyo from Scary Stories, signing off. Remember to subscribe as we continue to explore the minds behind the masks. Until next time, keep your eyes open and your mind sharp.